Thanks, Lou. Even if you love your home and you love your neighborhood, you may still have some bad views or noisy neighbors. So in this segment, we'll discuss some ways to design your outdoor space to block the bad and maximize the good. I'm meeting up with Eric Braun from Chalet Nursery. He's a landscape architect. We're going to look at some of his work and how his designs help homeowners make the best use of the location they have. So Eric, we're in the front of the house where you have this great seating area, but it's really shielded from the street. How did you accomplish that?
So we accomplished that with a combination of ways here out front. We have the beautiful stone and brick wall, so that's a built structure, permanent. Then we've combined it with nice plantings of various heights throughout the front to really create that sense of privacy for that intimate space. We have evergreens, boxwood, beautiful flowering perennials, tall ornamental grasses, ground covers, and then beautiful annual beds as well. So you really have year-round interest, something going on all the time and really adding vibrant color to the front. With any successful design, you're always going to want varying heights, different levels of height, different scales, because that's visually what's going to add texture and interest.
Now we also have some neighbors on both sides of the house who are pretty close. What did you do to kind of shield this home from their neighbors?
So what we've done here is created privacy screening by using arborvitae and different evergreens and different vegetation. We needed a lot of height. The houses are tall and very close to each other, so that was the best way to accomplish that. For different things we're trying to shield, we use different approaches. Sometimes we use taller evergreens, sometimes lower plantings around sewer grates or things like that, or light fixtures where you still need the light to be able to get through, but you want to disguise it in the plantings. So you'll see a lot of that throughout this property. But if you have things such as downspouts or gutters or pipes, things on the house that you want to disguise a little bit, ivy or flowering vines are great ways to do that. You know, looks visually pleasing and also serves a purpose.
Noise is tough to control. If you have consistent louder noise, like traffic, a harder structure like a wall or fence might be the best option. To quiet general ambient noise, bushy plants can be good to absorb sound. And don't forget that you can add the white noise of a fountain or water structure to add pleasing sounds to the mix. So Eric, now we're in the backyard on the back patio, and this yard feels so private. How did you create that?
So the way we created that back here is we have a variety of plantings along the perimeter. This house is surrounded basically on three sides by other large houses. So we have tall evergreens, tall deciduous trees, flowering shrubs, a lot of things going on to create that sense of privacy and intimacy. In front by the driveway, we saw the continuous arborvitae hedge. We didn't want to continue that look around all three sides of the property, have it be too plain. So we really mixed it up with a variety of different type of plant material to have a more natural feel, just nice and lush.
Now another thing I love back here are these planter boxes that you created to hide the window wells.
These particular custom planter boxes were specifically designed to hide these window wells. So they do a great job. You would never even know the window wells are here. But it's a great opportunity for a do-it-yourself type scenario where if you do have window wells, you can use ornamental pots, fill them with annuals. A lot of times you can use really nice tropicals or grasses, things that are going to grow very quickly and get a lot of height over a short amount of time. That's a great opportunity there.
So we also have this beautiful cabana back here, not just for the beach, but for all 4 seasons, right?
Exactly. So when you live in a climate with 4 seasons, you always want to try to extend your usable time outdoors throughout the seasons. So here in particular, we have a beautiful cabana, which has heating, but then also provides a nice amount of screening because there are screens that can come down by control. Also, awnings or the top roof can be retracted or closed depending on how much screening and privacy you want. So it's a beautiful addition to this property.
It really adds an element of intimacy to the backyard too.
Definitely. Built structures, whether they're pergolas or large arbors or trellises, do a great job at that. They really create a nice sense of intimacy versus being wide open.
It really does feel like I have all this lush space to myself. And with some planning and maybe some professional help, you too can limit distracting views and noise and make the most out of your yard.